What's good, YouTube, bro? So I just reacted to the AMP video, and it turns out I wasn't fucking recording. It's tough because I'm trying to stop with this anime stuff for a moment, for just a little moment. It's mainly what my channel is about, but I want to stop just for a little moment because the copyright strikes. So I needed that AMP video, and it's 3 o'clock in the morning, bro. I didn't press record, bro. I fucking sold. But you know what? Fuck it. Win some, we lose some. Let's get into it, though. It's a Blankboy reaction when Godzilla showed Kong why he's the king of the monsters. Let's get it, though.
Previously on Kong Chronicles.
But King Kong looking at him like he's playing around with bro's mouth. Now he's trolling. King Kong picks up this boulder and crushes this Rex's skull with it. And that's GG's for him. Sent that boy back to the lobby. But what happened when
What I said on the last King Kong video was King Kong was never going to be Godzilla. And I don't know why niggas even thought about that. They tried to make the nigga bigger, gave him a weapon. He was never going to do it. Nigga is shooting nuclear beams through his mouth at will. King Kong was never going to compete with that. This nigga got shit on every time he met with Godzilla. Every time. It was never going to happen.
Kong.
And he wasn't even the main focus.
I guess I'm just gonna have to tell you. So it starts off with Kong chained up. Free my son Lil Kongzy, he innocent, you word? The humans check their minimap to see that Godzilla is coming after them to get to Kong.
Then dump him, dump the monkey.
Dump the
Listen,
monkey,
bitch,
that's
gorillas
insane.
are apes, not monkeys, get it right. Kong is trying to rip out of the chains, but these hoes are made out of vibranium. They're not budging. So then Dr. Andrews starts spitting straight facts about why they need to let Kong go, and she's not wrong at all. Let's be honest, we all know Kong is a brother. He cannot swim. He's an easy lick out here like this. While they're being dumbasses deliberating on whether or not to let Kong go, pretending they have a chance versus Godzilla without him, Godzilla is on a kill streak, sending mad people to a Michael Jackson concert. And the humans are just continuously so desperate to show off how much they do not value their lives, sending more fighter jets after him. But just like Drake's punches, those shits look like they feel good as hell. All they're doing is tickling this man Godzilla as he blows up one jet and then destroys 2 more ships. I don't know why humans constantly have to involve themselves in others' fights. Motherfuckers see 2 silverback gorillas throwing haymakers, talk about, where's the zookeeper, where's the zookeeper? Bitch, who do you think the zookeeper is? Steve Rogers? Godzilla continues
God, Steve Rogers is crazy.
Desperately to break out these chains, but these hoes must have been forged by fucking Zeus or something. They are not budging. They also decide to take this moment to talk shit to each other for real, which is no surprise. They've been doing this leading up to the fight all week.
Okay. That was King Kong and Godzilla fans, okay.
Energy in real life, pounding the ground and yelling, "Where you at, pussy?" So he tries to sneak Kong, turning over their entire ship, sending him into the water. And as you can see, he's trying, fighting for his life to get some air and breathe. The humans decide to send over a triple team, shooting Godzilla with mad missiles, and they actually dealt some damage. He's in some pain. But my thing is, did they forget they have a ship of people right next to Godzilla? They firing those missiles off way too carelessly. Motherfuckers be so open to committing friendly fire. Like literally just recently, Blueface was out here calling 6ix9ine's music terrible. Just 2 musically challenged niggas beefing over whose shit is less ass.
Okay. Let's be real. Fuck all the rat shit. 6ix9ine has some good songs. Let's be real. And fuck all the troll shit. This nigga might be off beat, but them songs is catchy, bro. What is it? Pull up on with black and I bleed it. Slide. Something like that, bro. His features fire. Bro, Blueface got some good music, bro. Like some catchy music. Some catchy music. A lot of caption catchy music.
Just 2 niggas killing
Bro, this nigga, bro.
The man sees
Just
that
2
Kong
niggas
is
killing
submerged
each other.
underwater and decides, you know what? Let me stop being a short bus rider and use my brain. As Godzilla is narrowing in, ready to end this man Kong's whole career, swims over and releases Kong from the chains, so now bro can finally protect himself. I forgot this character's name because let's be honest, we here for the two big ass kaijus beefing. We not here for you, little bro. But you the real MVP for this, brody. Godzilla gets no bitches. He one of those where my hug at type dudes, trying to grab Kong instead of boxing. And I ain't gonna lie, he must have heard me talking shit because he goes in for a left, to which Kong grabs and holds both hands. Just
My
straight
chair is so
babying his
fucked
shit
up,
right
bro.
now, treating him like a little
That
bro.
shit don't even sit
Godzilla
up no
is
more, bro.
trying to bite Kong, but he just can't reach. Until he headbutts the shit out of him, successfully getting away
God
and climbing
damn.
out the water. Because now he's been finally freed from those chains and is no longer submerged underwater, his chances have risen on land. Same way Batman be trying to convince these dudes who can fly to fight him on the ground.
Eat your motherfucking ass, home.
Kong rips off his collar and starts banging his chest. No way Godzilla trying to see me on land for real, I have the advantage. Who's gonna tell him? He looks over
No
in the
cap.
distance and sees Godzilla swimming towards the ship, and he's like, oh yeah, y'all should have never let me free. Leapfrogging over all these ships to get over to where Godzilla is at. Got all these fighter jets dipping out faster than my father. But some dudes got left behind, and I know after they died, they was watching the kill cam tight that they didn't get out of there in time. Godzilla starts pulling up on Kong, and he's in his whole tryhard pose, ready to go. Posted up like an NFL linebacker. As Godzilla
No cap he
barreling
is.
in, Kong picks up a fighter jet, chucking it at him with somebody inside. Not gonna lie, this giving the same energy as SpongeBob chucking a fucking fire extinguisher at the fire instead of just using it properly. You could have just let bro fly the plane and shoot the missiles at Godzilla himself. Luckily
No
for him,
cap, that
it
would
was
have
able
been
to
so
eject
much
out, and
better,
it hits
bro.
Godzilla in the back, but it has no effect on him. Jumping
Zero
on top of the
effect.
ship out of the water, and oh, you must have thought it was sweet up here. Punching little bro right in his shit off rip. Kong is clearly all O and no D. Pause because he gets caught lacking, getting the taste smacked out of his mouth. Right
Nigga
back.
hit him with a
Godzilla tries to
straight
charge up
palm
his atomic
and
breath,
laid him
but
out,
Kong
bruh.
stops him.
Straight palm
Unfortunately
of
for him,
fury
this
and
is
laid him
not
out,
in
bruh.
anime. He would have been able to get it off in there. Niggas be standing there staring at Goku charging up a spare bomb for 15 episodes and then want to act surprised as hell when they get hit with it. Kong hits Godzilla with a crazy right, gets up and elbows him in the chest, sending him back into the water, back to where he came from. He then decides it's time to go peep over the edge to see what's going on down there. Turns his head to the camera looking like he ready to hit us with a cheesy movie line.
Oh, I have a bad feeling about this.
Turning around and skedaddling out of there as Godzilla is showing off his crazy throat. Got my son Kong looking like he in the middle of some mean jumping jacks. Jumping out the way of the blast into the water, but then Kong realized, oh shit, I deadass can't swim. And starts drowning with a look of straight horror in his face. And throughout the entire movie, I was always rooting for Kong, but this was the point where I started realizing how unfair of a matchup this really was. You got a dragon who could swim, is armored, has claws, and can shoot laser beams out of his mouth, versus a fucking big gorilla. Straight Chris Brown versus
No cap, bro.
Godzilla tackles Kong and he's just trying to get as close as possible to be able to bite his face off. But Kong is not going for it. Stop touching niggas with your hands. Eventually able to bite onto his arm, bumping into the ship. Everybody on that ship getting taken off the census brutally. Their options were literally drowning or dying in a fire, or both. Until Kong pushes him out the way into a kick right to the chin, trying to swim out of there because he can't hold his breath forever. Godzilla full court pressing though, it was never gonna be that easy. Grabbing bro and starts pulling him back down to the bottom of the ocean. The humans realize that Kong is really free eats down there, so Dr. Andrews tells them to send the fucking blitz so that he could get a chance to get away. Bro right here not even paying attention. As far as he's concerned, she's just speaking Japanese. He's just trying to hit for real.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
So they shoot missiles into the water to give Kong the assist, alley-oop off the backboard. Because as we can clearly see, Godzilla got him in his clutches, pulling him down to the deepest parts of the ocean.
This shit was bad for him, bro. It was real deal bad for him, bro.
A huge blast, causing a giant splash, looking like Rod Wave just did a cannonball. And once all the water settles, we're finally able to see Kong successfully climbing out of the water and collapsing on top of the ship, exhausted from that ass whipping.
Bro, the recording fucking
So
stopped. So
Kong
fuck
decided it was time to spin the block. And this time he pulled up with that thing.
The recording stopped, by the way. My fault. That was on me. Why you do my nigga Raw Wave like that, though? Also, nigga Raw Wave just sold like, what, 157K? Come on now, bro. That might be as much, if not more, than the Drake and 21 Savage album. That's crazy. That might have been more. I don't think it was more than the Taylor Swift one. Might have been more than the Bad Bunny one. It was one of those. Come on.
A fucking glowing battle axe. He trying to put Skull Island on the map for real. So they start taunting each other, letting the other one know it's not sweet out here. Got me in my seat geeked, knowing they about to get active. Kong is still salty about how he got faded up in front of the hoes last time, so he starts charging at Godzilla, no hesitation, going for an overhead strike that Godzilla is able to block out of the way and send him crashing into a building. They out here clearing out rooms faster than a DaBaby concert, trying to pull his axe out of the building. So while he's caught lacking, Godzilla bites him right in the back of the neck, throwing him away from his weapon and then going in for seconds. Kong brushed off the hickey of death that Godzilla just gave him like it was nothing though.
Damn, Godzilla breath gotta be stinking, bro.
Jumping up and elbowing the shit out of him as he tries to power up his attack. Grabs him by the mouth, but now Godzilla is just out here spamming. So Kong is like, fuck this, and throws him into a building, got him hitting that Goku battle pose. Kong knows that this is his chance, long jumping over there and decking the shit out of Godzilla. We cut over to first person point of view, and that punch got Godzilla hitting the light skin off guard pose. Dog, we know you see the camera. Quick intermission, I'm returning to streaming on Twitch on September 29th. Gonna be running back the If I Lose, I Gotta Go Bald challenge. Trying to hit 10K over there before I return. Link at the top of the description, or you could just type in my name. Please go support your boy.
No cap.
Got Solo broing him, resting his hand on his head, and then kneeing him in his throat. Banging Godzilla on the top of the head, and then kicking the snot out of him, putting him right on his ass. Kong thought to himself, this is probably GG's. Throw up that Victory Royale banner. Let me start emoting on them too. But he not going out like NPCs in a Michael Myers movie, hitting bro over the head with a pillow and thinking it's over, he's dead. Just for him
over
to
the
get
head
back
with a
up
pillow
and
is
off
insane.
everybody. Kong said, stupid, I'm not even gonna let you get the chance. Pulling out his axe to finish the job. And hold up, bro. How is Godzilla up already? 0.5 seconds ago, he was on his ass. Bro's
Godzilla is him, bro.
I thought he'd be turtling on his back for a little bit at least. He goes in for a slap, to which Kong blocks, deep throating him. No Tiana Trump. Godzilla has had enough of being slutted out, so he tackles Kong into the building, hits a step back and releases one of his laser beams. Now I was shook at this next part because the way the frame started out, it had Kong looking like he was ready to bust out a fucking Kamehameha. But it was actually him whipping out his axe to block Godzilla's attack. And I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. Godzilla's atomic breath might have to be added to the list alongside Naruto's Rasengan and Vegeta's Gallic Gun as signature moves with 100% survival rate, because it is not working. All it did was charge up Kong's battle axe, but that don't mean nothing. He tackled Kong like a little ass boy, laying him out like a mattress.
Come on,
standing
bro.
over him too. That's so disrespectful. The battle axe.
Bro, I paused it again, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
The top of the axe is literally one of Godzilla's spikes.
But you know how many niggas Godzilla killed with that fucking breath, bro. Stop fucking playing with him.
Leg and throwing it into a building nearby. And I'm not gonna lie, I mess with Kong heavy, but Godzilla dropping him in the kaiju hierarchy with this one. He really got this man running for his life. Turned my son Kong into a track star. Wait till when all the other monsters see the way he had you running, bro gonna lose all street cred. Whole entire block is gonna think that Kong is food now. Kong swore that he gave Godzilla the slip. Nah. Jumping up and getting beamed in the back, straight back down to earth. Rolling and tumbling and stumbling down the entire city. They start grilling each other in a Mexican standoff. Godzilla giving him that Game 7 locked in face. Kong roars back and I'm thinking, oh alright, it's time for my son to get active. But no, bro just skedaddled out of there. Sprinting away, bouncing between buildings, jumping on top of them, hitting all types of parkour. I'm figuring bro must have realized that this is a fight he's not capable of winning. I can't even hate Furrow. I can't call him pussy. He's smart. Dudes be trying to jump you 8 people deep, talk about why you running? Why you running? Fuck you mean why I'm running? You got a whole starting lineup and a bench unit after me right now. Kong was on top of this building, but Godzilla cuts it down, forcing him to jump off. But before he does, he grabs the roof of it, landing, jumping into the atomic breath, using the roof as a shield.
Me through the phone. He copied my whole fucking flow. Word for word, bar for bar.
Godzilla is still just spamming his ass off, chucking up bricks, missing every single shot, until Kong is able to get his axe, jumping up, And on some Goku versus Vegeta, Iron Man versus Captain America, Naruto versus Sasuke, we get a cold ass moment of their attacks clashing into one another until an explosion happens. So now we really can't see what happened, no Stevie Wonder. Kong went flying back, crash landing onto the ground, and Godzilla, looking like he tipsy, falls back into an entire building, destroying the whole thing. Damn, the way they both collapse, they probably gonna be out for weeks. An injury like that takes mad long to heal.
Niggas right back to it, bro.
Like absolutely nothing happened. Godzilla posted up on the ground and
that was
an
an Avengers movie, I
his
think.
ass think he Batman. And bro, what the fuck is that he got in his hands? Bro lost his battle axe, so he got this ghetto bootleg one from Payless. Man, that's a construction power crane. He throws it at the building, and for some reason, Godzilla just decides to turn his entire back to Kong. To which Jeff Kong Hardy jumps off onto Kong's back.
Jeff Kong Hardy, bro.
Looking like he catching back shots, pushing him off the glass so that he could catch him with a mean left. Godzilla's knees about to give out real soon. Kong way too fucking big to be catching piggyback rides at this big ass age. So he's trying his hardest
too
to
old
just
for that shit, bro.
Shake him off, ooh, ooh. But it's just not working. Kong got the death grip until finally he gets him off his back by biting him onto the wrist and tossing him over his shoulder. Gabro's staring into the camera like he want us to help him. My nigga, what are we supposed to do? Godzilla then goes for the curb stomp, but Kong is able to roll out the way. So Godzilla goes in and bites his arm instead. Kong is the last remaining one of his species, and I'm not gonna lie, it's looking like the extinction is occurring tonight. Because Godzilla pulls him by his arm like a toddler, throwing bro mad far away into the building, dislocating his shoulder. I remember watching this shit sick to my stomach. Godzilla got my son hidden.
Bro, the way Godzilla disrespected this nigga, bro.
Think that this ass whooping is over yet. Godzilla said, I think we ain't done yet. Charging in to bite off his head, but eats straight glass building instead. So turns and smacks the shit out of him with his tail instead. Kong tries to get away, but there is no escaping. Godzilla misses one, but bites onto the other foot, ragdolling his shit until Kong is able to kick him off. Godzilla said, oh, word? Man, sit your bitch ass down. And just gets to work, scratching the hell out of Kong's chest, violating, until he finishes it off by stepping onto his chest. Kong is on
he literally stepped on this nigga, bro.
He's still trying to get back.
And it screamed in his face, bro.
Head, but Godzilla literally did not move at all. Deciding, you know what, just for that, I'm gonna stomp on you again. Kong yells out and is trying to take Godzilla's foot off, but he's just too weak right now. He can't. Godzilla could have taken him off the census right here, but he decides, you know what, I'm gonna spare you. Not before though. Staring his ass down and screaming into his face to let him know who the boss around here is. Kong's ego won't allow him to let this happen though. Bro is spitting all up in my face. Niggas be beating up on the ground with their arms at 90 degrees facing the wrong angle, talk about, yeah, you better run. Screaming back into Godzilla's face even after he's beaten, and I can respect that he got no bitch in him. But I gotta be honest, he trying to gas it up. You're not scaring nobody, lil bro. Godzilla then finally decides to lift his foot off Kong, sparing his life, walking away, leaving him there. Kong gets up on some, hey, I'm not done with you yet type timing, but listen, bro, we all saw the fight. This ain't what you want.
This ain't what you want.
Bro yelling out, pretending like he really want to keep fighting. Somebody gotta talk some sense into him like how Superman did to Batman.
Nigga can't even stand up, bro.
This now means that Kong is 0-2 versus Godzilla. He's finna get swept. Listen, Kong may be a king after all, but what the fuck is a king to a god?
6 hours later.
So Godzilla's evil twin Mechagodzilla is destroying the entire city, doing everyone here like an Attack on Titan resident. Godzilla pulls up and starts talking his shit. Did you forget who I am? I run these streets, and starts charging towards Mechagodzilla, to which he just sprints into an absolute barrage of just missiles being shot at him. He's low-key getting a taste of his own medicine right now. Mechagodzilla is with the spamming shits, just like you was doing to Kong, till Godzilla grabs him and tosses him to the side. Mechagodzilla starts activating his one-for-all abilities, charging up his boosters, powering his arm and landing a mean right. causing
Bro, he's
Godzilla to
so
drop it like
fucking
it's
lucky,
hot.
bro.
I know he's questioning everything right now. This is already more damage than Kong dealt in 2 fights. The cameraman pans away and then eventually comes back to the fight, to which Godzilla gets hit right on top of his head, knocking the coins out of him. Gets fried with a crazy charged up right. He grabs this man by the back of his head, holding onto one of his spikes. And you
This
can't
shit
tell
looks
me
like
this isn't a
fucking
screenshot of a parent
Transformers, no
taking their
cap.
kid home after getting a bad grade on their school report card. Just absolutely running a train on Godzilla using buildings, not once, not twice, but 3 times. He gets up charging his atomic breath, but lo and behold, Mechagodzilla has one too. Their ki blasts are fighting each other, but whoever the nigga was that invented this saying the original is always better, lied. Because Mechagodzilla wins the ki battle, hitting Godzilla right in his arm/chest area, and now I'm starting to feel bad for bro. Look at the way he's on the ground, crying out in pain. And bro, I'ma keep it a stack. It only gets worse for him from here. There is no brighter side for this nigga. Mechagodzilla is straight ragdolling this man throughout the entire city. This is crazy. Giving him that Broly treatment in front of everybody, throwing him at the end of it. You can see the horror in this man's eyes. Reflecting in it is Mechagodzilla, his worst nightmare. I guess you could see broccoli shining in Lizzo's eyes if that's the case. And this entire time, while Godzilla is over there getting his back blown out, Kong has been AFK laid out on the ground because he still hasn't recovered from the last fight. Until this little girl is able to bring him back to life. He gets up and looks over and sees that Godzilla is getting his cheeks clapped. The little girl convinces him to go help out Godzilla or else the earth is toast. They treating this man Mechagodzilla like he LeBron James, forming a super team to put a stop to him. Kong is like, you know what, shorty, you right. If I do this, I can hang it over Godzilla's head forever. Gets up and pops his shoulder back into place. That's that mama mentality. He's crazy. So we get back to the Mechagodzilla versus Godzilla fight. Now Mechagodzilla got him opening wide like a baby, getting ready to fill his guts up with atomic breath. Pause. But then out of nowhere, it's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's Kong! Jumping out from behind and redirecting the atomic breath up to save Godzilla's life. As he looks up in disbelief, Mechagodzilla doesn't like being ridden, so he smacks Kong off, and look at his face, bro.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Landing on his back and giving him scoliosis. Mechagodzilla like, alright bro, I was only gonna kill Godzilla, but if you want beef, I got sausage. I could kill you too. I got sausage, cuz. Charging up to deck his shit until Godzilla comes out of nowhere to save Kong now, pulling his arm away, and then the two of them just get to jumping this motherfucker, holding both his arms and tossing him through this building. But that really didn't do anything, not gonna lie. Every great player knows how to beat the double team. He gets out and goes to bop Godzilla, but Kong stops him, climbing all the way on top of him.
W tag team, by the way.
Like, I bet. I don't even need my hands for real. Using his missiles to blast Godzilla away, throwing Kong off of him, and then punching the shit out of Godzilla with a right hook into a left. But Kong gets an idea. He's clearly the smartest of the bunch. He sees his battle axe and knows what he has to do. Let Godzilla take one for the team for a little bit to buy him some time so he could go pick up his axe. And that's what he does.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
Hitting Mechagodzilla in the arm, a mean uppercut, chest, shoulder blade, and then trips him. Got bro looking like a cartoon slipping on banana peels. Kong then goes in for a finisher, but he taking too damn long. Mechagodzilla slaps him with his tail, stomps him right in his chest. And not almost, because where the hell is Godzilla? This was not the fucking game plan we drew up in the huddle. The play was a blitz double team. Why am I seeing an ISO? Mechagodzilla was trying to rip out Kong's eye, but he starts to malfunction. And the looks on Kong's and Godzilla's face tells you all you need to know. They know this is their chance while this nigga is lagging. Kong hits him with the axe once.
Shout out to the little niggas that found out where everybody's controlling him or whatever to fuck up his signal.
Helps out by charging up his axe for him, throwing that oop. Now it's just up to Kong to dunk that bitch. Kong cuts off the tip of his tail. Got Millie Bobby Brown and her loser ass friends cheering in the stands.
No cap. Millie Bobby Brown is mid.
Mechagodzilla's arm, as bro,
I said it, bro. She's mid.
His other arm too. Lines up his next hit like he a batter going for a home run. Slashes his stomach and then his right leg. Stands over him, ready to deliver the final blow. Mechagodzilla not trying to go out like that though. He that one horny friend when you guys go out to the club. He said, I'm leaving here with at least one body. Tries to get his atomic breath off, but Kong throws him right in the side of the neck, throws the axe away because he's really trying to
him
feel
up,
this
bro.
kill with his hands. Spiritually, he is getting his get back on Godzilla right now. Jumps on top of Godzilla, ripping his head off and holding that bitch up like it's the NBA championship trophy he just won. But bro is tired. He been fighting for like 3 days straight. So he walks
just
over and
like me
takes a
for
seat because now he finally rests and watches the sunrise on a grateful universe. But not time.
That's basically how it was.
Wakey, wakey, it's time for school.
Come on. Wake up, it's time for school.
He gets up ready to fight some more as Godzilla walks over. And I'm thinking, damn, weren't y'all just homies like 2 seconds ago? What happened? Look at the scars on his face, all over his body, the way he's panting. He not really
Nigga
trying
scared
to do
as
this
a
for real.
bitch.
I
No
respect
cap.
Robert, though. ready
He
to
was
take
really
the
not
fight.
trying to. He just didn't want to look like no
Godzilla
bitch,
looks at him
bro.
like, come on, bro. Let's be serious. Kong is like, you know what? You right. And drops the axe, basically giving Godzilla his respect, which was more than enough for Godzilla, who walks away, leaving in peace. As long as you know who's boss around here, little nigga, and don't forget it either.
No cap. W video, bro. I'm sorry for the reaction because I'm tired and it keeps splitting because I accidentally fucking ended recording and it started back up. But W video, let me know what you react to next. That was Blankboy, bro. Peace!